Hey, gun people! Well, this will go on the George Floyd playlist. Daily Mail, luckily, is covering this because you ain't going to find this anywhere in the U.S. media. So, I got so much heat from people cracking on me saying he was a really good guy and he didn't do anything wrong and he could have got that money by. And you know what? I was looking for my heartache medication, but I was out because I was about to take some because I was feeling bad because I said this guy probably has a criminal history and drugs and violence. And well, here we go. Turns out George Floyd turned his life around after being released from prison in Texas. George Floyd moved to Minneapolis in 2014 for a fresh start after being released from prison for aggravated robbery. Aggravated robbery. Not just robbery, aggravated. That means it's a violent felony, people. It means a weapon was used. Not always a weapon, but force or fear. Let's see. Floyd had turned his life around, but died Monday for a $20 bill when an officer knelt on his neck. Well, they had to put some slant in there, I guess. The 40-year-old left behind his past in Houston after being released from prison stemming from a 2007 robbery. He was in jail for 5 years. That means he's been out of prison since 2012, in Texas anyway. He pled guilty to entering a woman's home, pointing a gun at her stomach, and searching the home for drugs. Rick, you said he had drugs and you didn't have any reason to believe that, and you just made that up, and that's not fair because he was a really good guy. Well, shit. I guess I just took a swag and was right. According to court records, Floyd was sentenced to 10 months in jail for having less than 1 gram of cocaine in 2005. He previously was sentenced to 8 months for the same offense in 2002. Floyd was arrested in 2002 for criminal trespassing and served 30 days. He had another stint for theft in 1998. Rick, you're just making this up. He's a really good guy and it's not his fault and we need to burn down the city and we need to respect and love it. Yeah, okay, I got it. Let's see. We went down here to his criminal record. This is one of his court cases. Waiver for jury trial. So he took a plea for the 5 years. He was probably looking a lot more. When you're looking at aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon and use of a firearm, you're going to jail, especially with his criminal history, for a while. So he took a plea to 5 years. Pled guilty. Court costs $350. I bet you if you were paying court costs, it'd be more than that. This attorney right here, who wants to guess that Dr. Floyd had him on retainer and this was a personal attorney that he paid for? Raise your hand. You're an idiot. This is taxpayer, public defender. Let's see. Here's some other court records here. Floyd has been sentenced 5 years, 2009, pointed gun. What do we got here? State of Texas, Floyd. Deadly weapon. Possession with intent. What's this one? Disposed. I don't know what that one is. Trespassing. Possession. Controlled substance. Failed to identify. Fugitive. Means he had an FTA. Theft. $50 to $500. That was a misdemeanor. Rick, he just stole probably a $20 counterfeit bill. That's not really theft. Okay. Theft from a person. Oh, this is usually a felony. Oh, it is a felony. F. Theft of a person. We usually call that robbery. But, let's see. Man. Delete CS. I'm not sure what that is. Trying to guess that. CS is controlled substance. Anyway. So anyway, he was not the great guy that everybody's saying here. He was on his way to school, and every mom said he's a good guy. He's got to be a good guy in order to get a lot of money, because if he's not a good guy, when you go to civil trial, they can't give you an award for something that you never had. But, I mean, in this day and age, it's almost like it's the lottery. If you have a bunch of kids and you don't raise them, if one of them gets killed, you can get free money. So the odds are you have a bunch of kids, you let the government pay you each month to raise them, doesn't cost you anything, and then when if they go out and commit crime and get killed, you get to sue the police department, claim the victim, and then you get a lot of money. What's this one? George Floyd. Bail, $50,000. Charge, aggravated robbery. Oh, this was just a probable cause statement. You guys want to read that and blow it up? If the Daily Mail keeps this up, I was expecting this to be gone. I made a copy of it because I figured they would delete it. What do we got here? Aggravated robbery. That looks like just a court document. Pled guilty. Okay, so he wasn't the shining star of the community as we've been led by the media. And now the whole damn state's on fire and blowing up, and every other state's blowing up. Why? Because we have to defend somebody who's been a lifelong criminal, a felon, who's been to prison, who was in the commission of a crime, and it didn't work out quite the way he planned, and he ended up dying. I mean, if he was alive, he would be charged with murder because he was committing a crime when somebody died. But because he died, suddenly we got to burn down a city. I mean, it's just freaking ridiculous. I mean, look, the cops are out of control. I'm not excusing what the cop did. Don't come here and be hating that, oh, you're just justifying the cop. I'm not saying that. His hand was not in his pocket. He's wearing black gloves, people. Quit saying his hand was in his pocket. Anyway, this thing just keeps developing and developing. We still haven't got the body camera. Why? Because I think it shows a fight and resistance, and they don't want to portray that image. They want to portray just the mean cop with the knee. All right, well, in that there, I'll put it on the playlist. Changes every day.